What's going on, everybody? My name is Zach Hartley and welcome to the weekly watch list video. In this one, we're going to dive into the market conditions and then talk about 4 stocks on my watch list going into the week ahead. Let's jump right in. Okay, when it comes to the NASDAQ, we are approaching some previous resistance from August and we have another key level just above that. When it comes to the S&P 500, it's pretty much the exact same thing. And when we take a look at the Dow Jones, we have actually broken out of the resistance from August, and we are now approaching a previous level of resistance from before, but we are making our way up, and the Dow Jones is actually doing the best of the three, at least over the last little while. When it comes to the volatility index, or the VIX, it continues to trade lower, which is really nice. It means that this trend is being kind of confirmed by an increase and an uptick in the market and a decrease in the worry and the volatility and the concern for the market. Basically, I think people are just kind of settling into the idea that the rate hike is probably over. The Federal Reserve and the Bank of Canada are not going to crash the market. They're actually well aware of what they're doing, and because of that, it's giving a little bit more certainty to the market. That's what I think is happening, but I'll leave that up to you. When it comes to Bitcoin, the price continues to run higher. We have consolidated over the last basically 4 days here, but we are up pretty significantly from where we were just a month or two ago. So very, very impressive run. I'm currently holding options in Marathon Digital, and they have done extremely well so far. I post all those trades in my Discord chat, and if you want to get started with crypto, Newton is going to give you $25 if you open an account and trade $100 or more. You'll get the $25 deposited into your account right away. Now, when it comes to oil and gas, the prices are still on the decline. OPEC announced cuts basically not last week, but a little bit previous to that, but it hasn't really helped a whole lot. Prices are still going lower, but uranium prices, I need to change this title here, uranium prices are skyrocketing right now, up to $81.45, which is the highest they have been in a fairly long time. When it comes to earnings, though, there's not a whole lot going on. We do have Oracle, we've got Johnson Control, we've got ABM and Adobe, and we've got Costco on Thursday. But we're basically at the end of earnings season here, and so these are just kind of the companies that have their earnings sort of on that off cycle. When it comes to market conditions, the Bank of Canada held their interest rate steady last week. The U.S. Federal Reserve is going to announce their interest rate decision coming this week. And on the same day, we are also going to see inflation numbers. And so there's a lot of economic activity that is going to be happening, particularly on Wednesday. So if you're not interested in volatility and a big move on Wednesday and that scares you, you might want to hold off till later. Or if you want to trade it, that's going to be the day to do some day trading because things are going to be probably fairly volatile with a lot of announcements coming out throughout the day. Lithium prices, though, continue to fall. I'm watching that fairly closely, but it's not even worth showing you the chart because it just continues to go lower. For the first time in a little while, mortgage payments are also on the decline, and a lot of people are starting to expect that interest rates are going to decline in 2024. I am not as optimistic. I think they might stay steady or maybe drop down maybe 0.5% to 1%, but I don't think they're going to decline by 2 or 3%. And so that is something that is going to be interesting to watch for. And it is also something that you might want to factor into your portfolio. For instance, if you have any REITs or if you have any big real estate plays that are subject to interest rates, for instance, if they have a variable rate interest on a lot of their properties and interest rates go down, it means that they might make more money. So that could be an opportunity for you. Or if interest rates don't go down quite as much, those companies might continue to lose money or slowly bleed out. So there are some trades that you can make based on interest rates going into next year, just depending on your thoughts on it. I personally don't think they're going to decline drastically unless we see a real kind of, maybe not black swan event, but a real concern in the marketplace. That is what would cause kind of a change there. Now, when it comes to stocks this week, like I said, I currently own a position in Marathon Digital. I didn't buy the stock, I bought the options. I posted it in my Discord chat. I think the stock is a good option though. I like the stock. I think for regular traders and regular investors, I don't think it's too late. I actually think we're going to break through this $20 level, especially if Bitcoin continues to climb higher, or if the ETF gets announced, or if we see a run up going into the halving. And so I think there is a ton of catalysts for Bitcoin price right now, and this is an easy way to get exposure to it through the stock market. Marathon is a pure play miner, and they also hold almost the largest amount of Bitcoin compared to some of the other publicly traded miners. So this is my choice for Bitcoin. I also like Tesla right now. They are testing a resistance level right here. You can see we've been rejected going on 4 or 5 times right now. And if we can break out and continue this bullish trend that we've seen since November here, that is going to be a very strong sign that this bearish trend is over and that we are going into a new bullish trend. And that would be very exciting. So I like Tesla. It has good support at 200, but I'm waiting for a confirmation and a breakout of this trend line right here. Next stock that I want to share with you is Canadian Utilities. Now, this company has been around for a long time, and they're one of the best dividend paying companies in Canada. And right now, I think there's an opportunity. The reason I say that is because they have a very attractive price to earnings ratio. They have a 5.68% yield, and the stock was trading at the same price back in 2011. Since then, they've made some big progress, and I like what they are doing. If you are looking for a long-term, safe hold that gives you some upside as well as a steady dividend, I think this company kind of checks the box. I also think Enbridge kind of checks that box right now. As you can see, they're breaking out of a fairly strong bearish trend right here. They're paying a consistent dividend. They also announced a plan to increase their dividend, and I think the stock has huge upside back to $60 here. And so I think it wouldn't be hard to make a 33% return on the company as well as collect a dividend along the way. So these two companies I'm looking at adding to my long-term cash flow position. And these two companies, Tesla and Marathon Digital, I'm currently trading and looking to trade. So that's my game plan for this week. I hope this strategy kind of helped you out. If you want to see my cash flow portfolio, I share everything on Blossom. It is the social network for trading and investing, and the link is in my bio or in the description to this video. You'll click on that link tree, you'll see Blossom Social there. You can create an account, you can see what I'm holding in that portfolio, and the link's in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one. Good luck trading, good luck investing, and we'll talk to you soon.